like to get started pretty early. I'm not a morning person. Don't get that twisted. But if I am about to record that day, I want to get in there like 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning. Already have something rolled up. And I typically don't write in the studio. I write other places and everything. So I probably already have something written if I'm about to record that day. I can't imagine not having an outlet. This is what this is, an outlet. The way that I can express myself. And you can judge me if you want to, but I don't really care. You know what I mean? So the fact that I can do that, it's major. But also I see what it's done for like my mom, like my dad, you know what I'm saying, my other family members, what music has done for everybody. That I think that not just for me, music is a giant impact for us all, because it's the soundtrack to your life. You know what I mean? Life helps me be creative, living it. I remember my brother Ray saying one time, like, you gotta actually do shit. You have to, go out and do something. You gotta fuck up. You can't just be in the house and be cooped up. You do have to experience stuff so that you can have things to then rap about. My life experience is what inspires me. Going to San Diego and seeing some beautiful ass shit is what's gonna make me write a line about that. Or going to the city and partying, that's gonna make me write a line about that. So at least that's me, where I feel like the biggest inspiration comes from. But yeah, also the people in my life, my friends, my family, my loved ones, living and shit is that kicker. We all went through that motherfucking Wiz Khalifa, Taylor Gang and Die era. And that's around when I started kind of fucking around with recording with my friends. That's when I began the baby steps of finding my style. But again, when I said I started taking it serious in 2017, that's when I kind of found the lane where I wanted and the type of music that I wanted to make. It's not hard to not be faking if you're just not faking or whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, if you just only write down what you literally do, then, and like I said earlier, my lifestyle is my inspiration. How I'm living on my day-to-day life, how I go outside and go to different places, that ends up in my rhymes. Not now, but I can definitely see, a couple of weeks ago, I went to San Diego Comic-Con. I can definitely see me working in some type of bar like that. I went through like a binge of the Harry Potter movies because I wanted to play Harry Potter Legacy. You know what I mean? Never had watched none of them because that's not really my bag, but I wanted to be able to appreciate and understand any of the nuance they might put in the game, right? So me and my girl binging all, 8 of them shits? All 8 of the movies. And I even have a bar in like a recent song is like, they got the sticks like they're Dumbledore soldiers. Like, and I only know who the fuck Dumbledore is because I watched this series of films and stuff. But by putting that line in there, it's like, yo, I've seen that shit too. I'm aware of, the fandom as well. But yeah, if you're not cool with yourself and cool with like being in your skin, then yeah, you're gonna say some weird ass shit. If somebody check you on that, on that yin yang, and somebody check you on that shit, then you really gonna have a problem. So it's better to be upfront with not only yourself, but the people that you're trying to sell music, sell whatever you're doing to. I mean, I don't really give a fuck. You do whatever you want. As long as I'm messing with my money, I don't care. Have I ever thought of giving up? Like, all the time, bro. Because sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. But then, what the fuck are you gonna do? Nothing. Sit there and do nothing. Could you imagine yourself doing something else? No. Then what the fuck are you gonna do? I guess, like, it's not like a bit hyperbole, maybe not every day, but yeah, sometimes you're gonna hit a roadblock or whatnot, and you definitely feel like, damn, am I wasting my time doing this? Could I be doing something else? Could I be putting my money and my effort into something else? But I love this, so head down forward. The fact that I've found some success, and so that keeps me plowing forward, because every like level you hit, you do like plateau, but like now you're higher or whatnot, so it's easier to get to the next one from the step you were before. My favorite part, recently it's mixing. It wasn't always like that. When I would just go to a studio and they would record for me, maybe recording and writing was the favorite part, or like listening to it in the studio speakers afterward was like my favorite part, because that's the first time it became realized, and it just wasn't in between my fucking ears and me humming it in the shower or whatever. But since I like built my studio, and since I've taken the time to like mix and master my stuff, that becomes my favorite part, because then I can make my voice sound like this, and I can add this on here, and that's like where I feel it's an added layer that I've added to my creative process, other than just writing, other than just my vocal performance, but also the way that I mix and the way that I want you to hear my song. I'm controlling that as well, whether it's the pan or the echo, whatever. That now has become my favorite part. But yeah, like when I first started, it was definitely you get to hear your shit in the speakers like out loud for the first time, and it's the good old studio speakers, That was it, and that still happens when I go to like the big studio. But when I'm sitting here in a Dro Room 3.0, it's just mixing my shit down. You know that some niggas can't even smoke weed. You blessed to be able to even smoke weed. Goddamn. Go for it. Like, it's like hella cliche, but you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, So just go, but also strategically and smartly going for it. We just ain't trying to hop out the window with it. You do gotta think ahead, but hesitation, that half a step that you don't take, that could lose you everything, See, the problem with some of you cats today is you're too worried about the money. See, money is important, but you ain't got no respect. Even worse, you ain't got no self-respect. Goddamn. That's it right there. I'm Michael DeAngelo, and I love what I do.